how to have your first $100 day. I know a lot of you are probably wondering how we're going to be able to do this. I'm going to tell you guys this right off the bat. The first thing that you guys need to be able to do is control your emotions. This market is 90% emotional, 10% technical, meaning that most every single thing that goes on in this market is all in your head. So the first thing that you need to be able to do to become a successful trader is be able to control yourself as a human being. And I know that's very hard. We as human beings are very emotional. We say one thing and then we say another thing. And we literally always do this, but when it comes to trading, you need to realize it is even more emotional because we are dealing with the subject of money. And a lot of you, you're gonna come into this market and the first thing that you're gonna think about is making money. You see all these other successful traders out there, all these other successful people, and the first thought in your mind is money, 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 money. Stop that, stop that, stop that right now. The first thing that you need to do is come up with a plan. It's just like a missile. A lot of missiles out there in the military, they have these special mechanisms that help them lock on a target so they hit it precisely. And that's what you guys need to have as well. You guys need to have that mechanism in your brain and have that specific target locked in. So the first target that I want you guys to go over with is, obviously keep in hand having a $100 day might be a good topic, but I want you guys to be able to find your first successful 100 pip trade. And what I want you guys to do with that is I want you to have a 10-cent lot when you're trading, meaning that you need $1,000 in your account. Now obviously you might not make $100 in one day, but that is the easiest and quickest way to have a $100 day is by doing a 10-cent lot and catching a 100 pip trade. So when it comes to trading, what you guys really need to be focused on is overall finding the perfect setup. And it might be a little hard at first, but what you guys need to obviously do is figure out a strategy that works for you. Something that is gonna help you get to the level where you're making 100 pips a trade. And that's a very low amount of pips that you guys can make. Let me tell you that. You guys can easily do that. It's very, very easy and very attainable. So what you guys need to do is find a strategy that works for you, whether it's using certain indicators, whether it's trading at certain sessions, whatever it may be. You guys need to figure out what your plan is gonna be. They say if you don't have a plan, then you plan to fail. So what you guys need to do is say, hey, this is a currency pair I want to be trading. I'm only going to stick to this one currency pair until I make my first 100 pip setup. And then maybe move to another currency pair, but obviously have that first currency pair with you at all times and just like add another one into your watch list. So come up with your currency pair that you're going to trade. Find the sessions that you're going to trade. Find what days you are going to be trading. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday are the best days, hands down, to trade. There are no other better days to trade. And I actually want to check this trade. Let's see if the trades are in profit that I'm in right now, guys. I'm actually in US 30 right now, hoping for a break at the upside. You guys can see that I'm observing the trend. It's been forming higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. We actually just hit a higher low recently, so it looks like we're going to be forming a new higher high pretty soon here. But what it comes down to is you need to find those couple of things. What currency pairs you're going to be trading, what sessions you're going to be trading, what days you're going to be trading, what indicators you're going to be using to trade. There's all these things that go into it. And what you can do is write these things down. Come up with a specific game plan. And what I would do to make it even more specific and more precise so your mind is like totally focused on that is I would put it on a piece of paper for sure so you have it with you at all times, and put that piece of paper right by your laptop, right by your computer, so every time you're marking up a chart, you always see that game plan, your specific game plan. And the best way to do it, guys, honestly, don't do your analysis on the phone. Do not do your analysis on the phone. I know like it's so easy to do it on a phone, it's so accessible and everything like that, but do not do your analysis on a phone. It's much easier on a computer, it's much more clear. You can stick to the game plan. Everything that you need is right there. So do your analysis always on a computer, and then when it comes to trading, actually enter it on your phone so you can watch a trade on the go wherever you go. But that's how you guys are gonna make your first $100 day, by finding that perfect setup. And I'm gonna give you guys a little tip. You guys can have like $500 in your account, maybe like a couple $100s in your account, and you can risk your account a little and do a 10-cent lot. But be cautious as to what amount of losses you should be taking. I honestly don't risk more than 10% of my account. So if we're in a trade and we have $1,000 in our account, 10% of that, the biggest loss we would want to take is a $100 loss. So you guys take that into consideration. But if you guys have a couple $100 in your account, just have a tight stop loss, have a big take profit, 100 pip take profit with the 10-cent lot. That is equivalent to $100 right here. And I'm actually going to be doing a $100 giveaway on this video. What I want you guys to do is share this video on your Instagram, your YouTube, and after you've done that, send me a direct message at Colt_MossDev proving that you guys shared this video, and you'll be entered into the giveaway. And the winners will be announced this Saturday. This coming up Saturday, I'm going to announce a winner for this $100. Okay? Also, what I want to tell you guys too is March 2nd, I'm speaking in Hollywood. I'm going to be doing a speaking event, sharing my story, a couple of free tips on Forex. So you guys, if you're in Hollywood, California, reach out to me about that event. I'd love to have you guys there to support me. As well with that, I'm also going to be launching FX Accelerator 2 tomorrow. Tomorrow is a big day, February 20th. It's this Wednesday. Get ready for that, guys. There's going to be so much great information in that. But I want to tell you guys, if you have not yet subscribed, please make sure that you do. Also, if you guys have any questions, concerns for me, reach out to me personally. My social links are below. And guys, I will see you on the next video. Thank you for coming on. I really appreciate the support. We recently actually just hit 4.3K subscribers, so that is huge. I remember when I had like 100 subscribers and I thought my YouTube channel would never grow. So I really appreciate all you guys being here to support me throughout this process, and I'm gonna keep going hard. I'm gonna keep giving value to you guys every single fucking week. So stay tuned for that. I will see you guys soon.